Yeah, hey, it's Mimi Chen, and I'm really sorry that we have to do this in a video presentation. I thought to live stream the wonderful actors of ActInLA. They're a group of actors in Los Angeles. We get together, we perform together, and it's hard for us to do what we normally do because of this whole COVID thing. So we had to ask everybody to record themselves at home so that we could compile a great acting work that they did via short plays and, of course, monologues. So I hope you enjoy it, even though if you watched my Comedy of Errors earlier, when we tried to do it live, it was just not working. And I'm sure it's some simple setting that will have me embarrassed later on. But I hope you enjoy. Um, Here we go. Act in LA, the benefit for LLS. And I hope that you donate. Anyone who donates during the next few days will get themselves in a drawing for some CD box sets. Where is it? Of course, I don't have it handy, but let me go look for it because I put it on the side. Of course, it's not handy. And there's a CD box set of Respect, which is, as you can see, I believe there's 5 discs in this set of nothing but women artists. And of course, we also have a CD box set of Jeff Beck, both really wonderful stuff. And I hope that you will donate in the next few days. Our fundraising drive will end officially on the 18th, so get it in by the 17th, and then we'll make some drawings. Thanks.
Neoplasm means new growth. Like the cells are just sort of growing a lot. Like me, but I'm not growing abnormally or where I'm not supposed to. For example, I have no neoplasm here.
I don't think that's how you use that word, Brooke.
Neoplasms aren't foreign. They're your own cells gone rogue. They go nutso, growing without stopping. That's why you get tumors.
My own body is trying to kill me. Sounds about right. Hey, my friend Joe brought me this.
Don't let mom see that.
It's only true.
You need to help me finish this essay.
What'll you give me?
I'll finish all your math homework for sophomore year.
I shouldn't have to do homework at all, except Mom told Mr. Labozita that I needed something to do.
You do need to do something besides watch old movies.
I mean, I'd rather know about Charlie Chaplin than whatever the hell a ratio is. I could be dead tomorrow, you know?
I hate it when you talk like this.
Did you like Sid and Nancy?
Yes, wow, that girl was amazing.
Chloe Webb.
Yeah, I hated her and felt sorry for her all at the same time. Mom sat and watched it with me. She told me she used to go into San Francisco with her friends and go to punk clubs and lying about it to grandma.
No way.
Yes, she gave me her cramp ski to prove it.
I'm on it.
It won't fit you.
Yes, I'm like heroin addict size now. I'll leave it to you in my will. Look, I have tracks and everything.
Gross.
Where are the celebration drugs? Thank God for Netflix. I go crazy in here without it, like Steve McQueen in Solitary.
Who?
Prisoner 24601. What's the essay for?
Debate prep. I'm giving a speech on cancer treatment.
Ah!
Oh, shut up, shut up. It's something I know a lot about, clearly.
More than most adults.
I'm working it out in my head. How to stop a tumor? Like, can we program our own cells to just stop? Like, can stem cells, if introduced to the tumor, teach the tumor to stop growing and hurting its host?
Clever, clever.
I read about it last week in the hospital, and my phone died, and mom didn't have another cord, so I was forced to read medical journals as to not die of boredom.
Welcome to my world. I'd like to die of excitement. Is that a thing?
Ask all the dead people on Everest.
Ooh. I wonder if an Everest climb could be my make-a-wish.
Anyhow, this researcher is working on a way to reprogram the
Plasticized.
metastasized cells to reteach them to shut off. Like, why do they do it?
My cells rebelled against me because I never went to confession.
I'm serious though. Why did you have to get it?
I got it because I don't know, stupidity.
I think about it all the time.
Don't worry, we're not gonna get it.
I wish it was me and not you.
Don't be dumb. I'm actually a space alien, and your Earth is too impure for me.
Maybe you're part octopus. They're supposed to be from outer space.
Octopuses are most deaf aliens.
And horseshoe crabs too. They have copper-based blue blood, like Mr. Spock.
Nerd. Are you still crushing on him?
Shut up! Stop it! We did this crazy thing in history class today where you calculate how old you would be at your death if you lived in the pre-medicine era. So gruesome. I would have never been born.
Creamy.
Yeah. And my friend Casey, he would have died really young because of his peanut allergy. And Andrea would have been dead from her soccer concussion. Like half the class died in childhood.
And I'd be dead too.
Well, you never would have lived long enough to die from cancer. Even if you survived birth, that time you fell out of the tree in Mrs. Gonzalez's yard would have killed you.
Nerd Central. You should write for Doctor Who. Gotta go night-night, dork. See you tomorrow?
I don't know when they're gonna let me see you.
I didn't help with your essay.
Oh, that's okay. Do you think this new treatment will work for you?
Dunno, Lou. Dunno if I can get into a new trial.
Trials are so slow.
Too bad it's not like Star Trek. I wonder if people even get cancer in Star Trek.
I don't think so.
Is Mom close?
No, she's in bed.
Serious, Lou?
Serious, Lex?
Don't let them keep me going, okay? Yesterday, I was doing laps around the floor, peeking into rooms, and Maricela, I hadn't seen her in a minute, and she wasn't there anymore.
How do you know?
You know. She was there, but like treatments and whatever. Yes. Make-a-wish. Yes. If I'm lying there looking like an old piece of sushi, I want out.
I'll put a pillow over your face.
Mm.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Lou, I am touched and not a little impressed that you watched that.
I like the part where the guy rips the sink off the wall. I kind of feel like doing that all the time. I won't actually put a pillow over your face, though.
That's some comfort anyway.
Good night, you big jerk. Love you.
Good night, octopus. See you in outer space.
December 28th, 2017. Oh, Lisa. Oh, I know I'll miss you too, but you're gonna love Barbara. She's going to be great. And her office, they know all the same banking people we do, and well, no, I don't think she knows your tax situation yet, but she's really bright. She'll get it really quick. What? How much tax do you owe now? It's 5 o'clock. You're gonna have to ask Barbara that. I've got to get going, and we will keep in touch on Facebook. Bye. The last day. After 50 years, the last day of reporting to anyone. No more being berated by someone who just didn't get it. No more Tarzana to Beverly Hills, 13 miles, over an hour drive there and always an hour drive home. 8 hours in the car every week. I am done. Retirement. Spending time with my granddaughter, learning to cook with a sous vide, drinking wine on weeknights or staying up all night on weeknights, if I want to. Walk, do yoga, get massages, make elaborate dinners on Wednesdays, or do nothing. Go on vacation without getting phone calls from the office. I am free to be able to fully pursue my passion for acting. Joining SAG-AFTRA. Eligible for 8 years, finally taking the plunge. My resolve was so strong that on January 11th, 2018, the deed was done. I didn't even finance it. I just handed them my credit card and boom! I had credibility. I was a professional actress, a card-carrying member of SAG-AFTRA. My spirits were high, auditions were plentiful, and roles came. A fat, good old boy politician. My name is Jack Upright, and I think there is something wrong in this good country. A mom in a Dr. Seuss-like spoof on teenage pregnancy. Oh, right. Well, I guess whoopsie-doopsie, Billy. You'd probably be even more depressionized if you were homeless and hungry, or if a member of your family got wiped out in an accident, so don't worry about it too much. A divorcee trying to meet men. What I am asking is totally reasonable. You work for a big legal firm crawling with brilliant, handsome, and a few unmarried, eligible men of a certain age. Even background work, just to be on set with other actors. There are no small parts in these small actors. I am working. I got to be seen on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Single Parents, Young Sheldon, Bosch, Station 19, some feature and indie films, and I got paid for that. Life was so full, I was on a roll. I changed my hairstyle, got new headshots, and searched for a new agent. I purged my house of unwanted and unused things, cleaned out cabinets and drawers. It was a very cathartic. And I started taking care of neglected personal errands. Checkups, bringing our family business books up to date, setting up my home office, and a mammogram. I am living for myself. It is Ellen time. Then a letter came in the mail. It said that my mammogram pictures weren't clear and a follow-up was needed. I knew that snotty tech was going to mess up. Damn! I have to drive all the way to Woodland Hills, find a place to park, and have them squish my boobs again just because someone didn't do their job right. That was at the end of February 2018. This time, the radiologist was right there to look at the pictures. She hemmed and hawed. She said, "There's something there. We need to do a biopsy." It took a while to get that appointment scheduled. The biopsy was performed at the beginning of May. Afterwards, my breast looked black and blue, so seriously bruised, and oh, let me tell you, it was painful. All this probably for nothing. The results, breast cancer. Seemed impossible. Excuse me, but are you sure those are the right samples? I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Cancer does not run in my family, and I don't have the genetic marker for breast cancer. What is DCIS? Ductal carcinoma in situ is some degree of carcinoma encased in a milk duct, not to be confused with a milk dud. Mine was defined as stage 0, a common type of pre-invasive breast cancer, which if left untreated could spread. On a scale of 1 to 10, the chances of it spreading fell at about 9.5. I needed surgery. Okay, well, I was doing a show called The Dementia Vote, and in rehearsal for a show called I Got Troubles, opening in 5 weeks. I was not going to cancel anything. Surgery took place after Dementia Vote was over and before I Got Troubles began, only I Got Troubles was performed with just 1.5 boobs. Several weeks after surgery, 3 weeks of radiation was required. I had to drive every weekday for 3 weeks to downtown LA where radiation was administered. My last treatment was July 31st. The final performance of I Got Troubles was August 5th. On August 6th, I hopped on a plane and went to visit my daughter in South Dakota, then to Boston, and then we rented a car and went to Portland, Maine for a birthday party. You know, I just wanted to get as far away as possible from any illness. I mean, my attitude was always, strength will prevail. Just push on. It was not clear to me what the consequences would be. The rest of that year was lost to me. I don't remember Christmas. I don't remember Thanksgiving or New Year's Eve. Even the World Series and the Super Bowl were lost. The exhaustion was overwhelming. I would sit on the couch watching TV, and I would miss the end of almost every show I watched. The Handmaid's Tale, The Voice, I don't know, all of them. Oh, Dancing with the Stars. I hated missing the end of that. Thank goodness for Netflix, but it's just not the same as watching it when it happens. Oh dear. When I thought the C word, not the other one, I felt guilty. There was no pain and no recovery. I was fine. I didn't even have my nipple removed. My doctor called about a week after surgery at 6 in the morning. I could hear my husband asking him if I could call him back later because I was still sleeping. He insisted on talking now. Why was he calling? Well, the doctor said that the pathology tests were back and it showed there was no additional cancer. For sure. What? You mean you weren't sure? It never occurred to me that there could be anything more wrong. I thought I was done. It felt somehow anticlimactic. I did survive. To call myself a survivor, it's a stretch. I don't even tell people who've gone through real cancer that I had it. I mean, it was just too minor. Looking back, I wonder what might have happened if I hadn't had that mammogram when I did. Being a survivor begins with you. Take the initiative, get those checkups, be a survivor.
Wow. Senator Sam Schultz, dead of a stroke, age 73. And to think that I could have married that guy long ago. Ooh. But I did think he was just too old for me at the time. Now, wow, 73. I used to think that that was as old as the hills. But now that I'm 60, it's just the prime of life. At least it was quick. Oh, hey, it looks like you are going to San Francisco too. Great city. Me? No, I'm going to be changing planes to Boise. Why Boise, you ask? Well, you look like a nice young man. Hi, I'm Yvonne. And you? Stefan. Oh, Stefan, can you keep a secret? I teach pole dancing and lap dancing at the senior center. Both classes use poles, but one of them is really much more solid. Oh my God, you believed me? No, I was pulling your leg, only your leg, and look, it's still there. Actually, I'm going to meet somebody special. Okay, I'll tell you all about it. We've got plenty of time before our plane. I met her online, eHarmony. Yeah, don't you know everybody meets everybody like that now, even old fossils like me. Oh, that was sweet of you. And I'm glad that you don't think that Betty White is an old fossil. Yeah, we were chatting online for about 6 weeks and thought that was enough time, so I'm taking the plunge. Yeah, I know all about those wackos on the internet, but you know, it's a very reputable site. My friend met her significant other there, and we have been doing a lot of clearances, believe me. Hey, look, you want to see a picture of her? Yeah, she's quite a catch, isn't she? Yeah, I do have other pictures of her, but you know, they're just for my own viewing pleasure. Really? Oh, you don't think that senior citizens can do sexting or phone text? Text? No, sex. Well, she taught English at Boise State, Boise U. She's retired, divorced, has 3 grown kids, 1 more than me. We have lots in common. Me? Oh, my husband died 3 years ago. Yeah, thanks. We were married for 30 years, and this is my first date since he passed. Are you married? Do you mind my asking? I'm glad to hear that. And I know your husband is a very lucky guy. How do I know you're gay? Well, the name Stefan is a pretty good giveaway, but it was really those Dame Edna glasses that you're wearing. Oh, they're prescription. Whoops, my bad. Oh, I'm the one who needs glasses. You know, last year I went to my high school 50th high school reunion. And my best pal, Julie has always gone to every reunion with me. And we've always kept in touch over the years. And we even had this little thing going in college. Nah, it never went anywhere. But this time, Julie wasn't there. And I tried to reach out to her and find her afterwards, but No luck. And then I got an email from her daughter saying that she passed. Breast cancer. Oh, thanks. Oh, your mom too? Oh, Stefan, I am so sorry. Yeah, then you really know how it is. You know, when you reach my age, you really realize how precious each day really is. Nervous? Of course I'm nervous. What if I'm an idiot traveling out there to meet her and we just don't even... No, I'm not even going to go there. My daughter thinks I should have played hard to get. Nah, don't worry. I don't even listen to her. And I don't have time to waste on games. What my daughter really wants is for Grandma to come live with her full time and babysit her 2 little boys. Don't get me wrong, I love my grandsons, but I've had my turn raising my own too. And now, it's time to reinvent myself. It's time for the Yvonne and Sarah show. And I hope it's eternally on YouTube and live streaming. Yeah. Hey, I think they just called our plane. This has been such a pleasure talking with you, Stefan. Have a great life. No, I mean great flight. No, actually, I'll stick with life. Will you wish me luck? Thanks. Bye.
Yes. I've used my cleavage. Well, there's a variety of bras that sort of lift everything up and in and over. Gives you a look that's very alluring. So I have used a socially alluring move to move activities along. Well, you just sort of gently lean over and pick something up off the table. There's just something about women with larger breasts and cleavage. Well, we have body power. Now, smaller women, they need to find their power in other ways because, well, they have a gap, whereas we have cleavage. And I am not saying that they don't have power, because they do. It's just this. This is just right out there. Oh, and when I know that a guy likes them, well, I can just short circuit the evening and move things right along. It never hurts to be striking. However, in business, I would say I use more my whole upper body rather than just my cleavage. But then they are a part of my resume. There is my intellect and my experience and my cleavage. All part of the package. And other than qualifications, an extra $10,000 has never been refused. Here is how I will adorn your offices. Here is how I will appease your customers. Now, little women, sometimes they just have to work a lot harder.